First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact on the lookout for that today.
And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Cespedes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
34, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Relaford has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for New York, Angelo Relaford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us.
Leading off for the Nationals.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Relaford is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Batting 8, catcher, number 64.
Into the box, number 64. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Pitcher number 37.
In now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Nationals leave 1. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mark Reynolds becomes the second out here in inning number 5. This year against right-handed pitching, Soto hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Angelo Relaford.
Pitcher, Angelo Relaford.
First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Next for the Mets, Mlb Rosario, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out. Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Now batting, number 64. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Popped him up. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Relaford is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Adam Eaton goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here comes another 0-2. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Cespedes on the move. And that retires the side. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Angelo Relaford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Hernan Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey guys, that's a well executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Angelo Relaford earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Steven Strasburg pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Peter Moylan closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball. The Mets thank you for your